Hi, I'm Meera with your Manifesting Destiny Moon update. This is a full moon in Aries and we're in it right now. So whether you are on the planet on the 24th in the nighttime or the 25th in the day, wherever you are on the planet, this full moon in Aries is all about renewal. The new you, the new presentation of yourself. I've been away for a little while, had some holidays, some time out, and new hair, new makeup, new setting. So think of how you want to renew yourself and present that to the world. And that's just not only in the external, yes, hair, clothing, change of, the look, revamping, updating your wardrobe. All these things are very Aries. So you might suddenly find yourself throwing a whole bunch of clothes out or giving them, donating things and shifting things. This also means new as in new home, new lifestyle, new way of being. Think of everything that you always wished you saw yourself as, that leader part of you. How would you live your life when you are that? Is it a new way of eating, a new way of drinking, a new way of thinking? That's a big one. Breaking old paradigms and old patterns from the past. We talk about that a lot, but now's the Aries time of really firing up and taking action to do that. So, and not really worrying about what everybody else is thinking and doing and saying. It's more about, no, this is what I want to do. I want to wear a little dress and I want to wear my hair all wild, or I want to do what I need to do. So it's you think about Aries, they're very strong in terms of their leadership. The sun, though, is in Libra right now. So it's the full moon in Aries, but the sun in Libra. Libra is always the opposite of Aries, just always calling for harmony and caring what everybody else thinks and looking for that balance and wanting to have that social harmony all the time, and sometimes can put itself second. So we've got to balance this energy of where am I going to go gung-ho and pull myself forward and go in that leadership of what it is that makes me me, versus how am I going to keep that balance and that harmony with everybody else around me. I only have one idea on this, and that is being truthful. You be 100% truthful to you in that moment, in every moment, with yourself and with the people around you. And that is what's going to bring us to the harmony that we are looking for in this next little phase. So this full moon, really listen to what your needs are. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, doesn't matter what anybody else says, doesn't matter what all paradigms, religion, anything. It's a very internal, private decision for you, doing what you need to do to make you feel like you're shining. I cannot stress this enough, especially the internal disciplines that maybe you've taken a new habit and you've gone, right, I'm not drinking alcohol, or I'm not taking drugs, or I'm not eating that particular food, or I'm going off coffee, or whatever that new discipline is for you that's going to help you become more empowered, more your own leader. Really tune into that, especially this full moon and around this full moon. And over the next 14 days, really use this Aries full moon to be really powerful in the leadership of who you are, who you're interacting with, what you choose to do for yourself, and how you choose to present that to the world in every aspect of your life. How you'd like to see your home space, how you'd like to feel in your sleeping space, how you like to feel in your environment. Really bringing that to almost a selfish way where you go, no, this is what I need to do for me so I feel renewed. So Southern Hemisphere, yes, we're moving into spring, summer. Northern Hemisphere, you're changing, going to fall and winter. So see where this transition is as we're shifting seasons as well. So as it's starting to get warmer in the Southern Hemisphere, where are you brightening up? Where do you feel like it's time to renew and it's time to shine? In terms of the Northern Hemisphere, where do you guys feel like, you want to taper these things a little bit away from you, where you want to start shedding, cleansing? Is it in the environment? Is it within your own body? Where do you want to start going to prepare yourself for your wintering, for your hibernation mode? So we're in this transition at the moment, and it's although it's powerfully Aries, and Aries is always seen as, out there and gung-ho and the external leader and the first sign of the zodiac, going off on its fool's journey in the tarot decks. We look at that. Let's look at that from your internal leadership perspective. This is critical. Where is your internal yardstick and that internal line saying, this is what I need to do for myself right now. And keeping to that boundaries for yourself. It could be through your time. It could be through how you plan your day. It could be the way you start with your meditation practice. It could be keeping some of the most successful people keep the first few hours of their day completely for what they need to do. They don't check their emails. They don't do anything external. They keep that focus for themselves and honor that first. And that gives them the fuel to support their day fully. So it could be just little renewals in the way you treat your time management. It could be little renewals in the way for me, it's, do my hair, put on makeup. I discovered this thing called concealer. It's quite amazing. Wearing things that make you feel renewed. So just see what it is for you. If it's a really amplified tough time that you're feeling this particular full moon and it's really drawing up some tumultuous feelings for you, I would have a look at where in your whole life, inside, outside, you want to revamp your whole self and get really real with yourself. That's what Aries does really well. So shout out to my friend Bianca, she's one of the most awesome Aries people that I have in my life that gets me back on track. So thank you, Binks, for being you for the many years. And then check in to keep that balance. So Aries versus Libra. I shouldn't say Aries versus Libra. I guess it's Aries, it's that fire and the air of Libra feeding that fire in a harmonious way, stoking those fires to where you need to have those motivations, discipline, strength, momentum, focus, wherever it is for you that you feel like, okay, this has all been going on here, but where is it that I want to get really Aries on that? And how can I let the wind of my sails guide me there? So think of this sun actually being in Libra, in that air, giving you that flow, that breeze to get to where you want to be firing up. So let the air feed those fires and motivate you to be more of who you really, really, really are. My name is Meera Allen. I hope you enjoy these moon updates. Sorry there have been a few gaps in between. I've definitely been doing me. So I hope you're doing you. Have a beautiful full moon in Aries, and I'll catch you pretty soon. I got some bonus things, meditations coming up on this channel, so it'd be worthwhile now for you guys to be subscribed below and share this with your friends if it makes sense for you, or share it in a private message or whatever it is to your friends. If you feel that you do get affected by lunar cycles and maybe you don't really want to talk about it to your mates or whatever, or you feel like, this kind of resonates with me, I think this person's going through something at the moment, this might give them that understanding of what's going on, like why they're feeling all this energy amplified. Every new moon, every full moon, well, every couple of days, the moon is changing in which astrological sign it's in. So it's influencing us in a different way. And we're all made with, 70-80% blood. So we're all affected by that liquid, that lunar, that extra light, that lunation at nighttime. It does affect us in our emotional nighttime self. It's all fine who we are in the day and what we show the world in the daytime self. But often the hidden, the subconscious, and the emotional levels and the stuff, the mind chit chatter and all that, sometimes that goes through its ebbs and flows, and hopefully I could be of some service to you guys to give you some clarity on that. Subscribe, share, and if you want to have a private session with me, the details are below. Namaste.